Well, heading into Z-corp, very excited to see what this thing's going to look like. Good morning.
Dave Mead?
Dave Mead, please. Oh, cool. They got all these models of stuff that they do.
Hey, Jeremy.
Dave, how you doing?
Hey, how are you? Welcome to Z-corp.
Yeah, good to meet you.
So this technology was actually developed at MIT in the early 90s, and then in 95, Z Corporation was founded to make a viable product that could be sold to the public. Our machines are all made in North America. From the time that we get the various sub-assemblies and components in-house here, we can actually put together a whole machine.
All right.
You got the file?
I do.
All right, let's take this to the demo room.
Cool. Tight security.
Here's some examples of the kind of stuff that
Seriously,
we
you
do.
guys make all this stuff on these machines?
Yeah. Being able to hand someone an actual tangible object is actually really useful. Like this here was from a CT scan of someone's lopsided head. A surgeon could use this to pre-plan a surgery, really see what he's getting into without all the flesh and everything.
Yeah, and I can imagine that in the classroom too. It allows the students to have a whole new glimpse at the way the body works.
Yeah. We can image things with moving parts. Speaking of moving parts, that's kind of cool over here.
This one's in the glass cabinet.
So we've got a model of a power painter here. You can see what it's going to look like and what it's going to feel like.
Yeah.
But then another thing that's kind of cool as well is that it really does mimic the real part.
So how hard is this thing actually? We did it in SolidWorks yesterday. Is it going to be difficult to get this ready?
No, it's really just like sending a print to your home printer. There we go. Oh, that's a cool logo. I like that a lot. What I'm actually going to want to do is just rotate this. See, the interesting thing is you actually don't have to worry about fixturing with this thing, do you? Because you're actually fabricating this thing right from nothing. Yeah, well, and that with some 3D printing technologies, fixturing is involved as well. Okay. But with ours, because we're spreading a layer of powder at a time, any powder that's not fused together is there to support the rest of the object. So that's why you can print with no fixtures, and it's also why you can print and have moving parts. Right. Let me just explain a little bit about how this works. What this is doing is it's spreading a very thin layer of powder, like 1/4,000th of an inch thick. It just keeps printing at this height here. Yeah. But the table moves down, so your part actually emerges underneath. Exactly. When I think about what's coming up with the bike design, we'll be able to actually, even if some of these parts don't get made, we'll actually be able to see them in color and everything else. Yeah, it's very cool. So the first thing the printer's going to do is it's going to spread several layers of powder to put down a nice base to get started on. All right. Ah, there it goes. So with the print cycle underway, Dave and I headed out for lunch. Well, it turns out David is an avid mountain biker, and that makes him the perfect candidate to head this part of the contest up. Let's stop by my cube. I got something really cool I wanted to show you. So one of the coolest projects I think we've done is there's this website, landprint.com, where you can go and you can get a 3D printed map model of somewhere you want to go or maybe somewhere you've been. It's got all the satellite imagery mapped on it and it's in full color. So where was this, did you say? This is Moab, Utah. Moab, Utah. Did you ride it? I did. Yep, that's my GPS track. Guys are hardcore mapped on the surface. With my prototype almost ready, David showed me some of the functionality of some of his previous projects. Safety first. I'm trusting they got good janitorial service here. So after severely whooping him, we have supposedly, although I'm looking in there not seeing a lot of difference, we're about to see this thing come to life. Okay, so here's where the magic happens. Move this over to the depowdering station here, the fine depowdering station. Turning on the air wand. When we're done with this, we're going to want to take your logo and dip it in a product we call Z-bond. It's a resin that's going to wick into the part, give it some extra strength and make the colors really pop. finished up, cleaned up pretty good.
Yeah, fantastic. It's pretty cool because in SolidWorks we tested this thing, and actually this will be interesting to see. And voila, this thing stands up beautifully. Wow, looks really, really nice. Cool, man. And so with the logo in hand, I head towards the airport. Next stop, California. Gonna meet with the guys from Intense and Mike Montgomery.